Hey, today has been a little bit more fluid and a little bit more like I feel like myself, and like I could say that in several parts of me simultaneously in a really weird but very cool sort of brain breaking symbiotic feeling of completeness. It's really hard to explain what it's like to like suddenly be able to feel and think from several parts of you exactly at the same time, like none slightly before or slightly after the other, not with any rotation happening or like thinking from that part, then that part, then that part, but like all just there at once. It's really cool and I like it. And the more parts of us that we can do that with, the better and cleaner communication is going to become. And I really like that. I'm definitely feeling a little bit more, I guess, integrated is the word, from I think probably all the work we've been doing generally. We have been doing a fuck ton of work since always. But specifically, I think I was thinking about from the 4th and from the vlog from the 4th. I felt such a sense of lightness and like the parts of me had been like heavily woven together better from when we managed to share it. It was so messy and like it was so messy and I felt so uncertain and kind of insecure about what I was thinking. Like I had a lot of moments watching the vlogs back thinking, am I making this better? Am I making it worse? Am I like traumatizing us more? But I could kind of feel how to soothe and regulate our nervous system, and that felt right. So it's just going from what step felt right to the next. And then it's like at the end I could zoom out and I could see this whole progress, this whole process we'd done to make that progress. And it's like, whoa, fuck. I'm actually doing a lot of work and I'm actually right with a lot of it. I'm not just taking total shots in the dark. I'm not just I don't know what the thoughts of what I was doing even was. I don't know what imposter syndrome chucks up out of the depths of my fucking depraved mind to... Oh, poor mind. I didn't mean it like that. Deprived resources. That's not our fault. I guess I'm sorry, brain, or parts of us, parts of me, all of us, instead of I didn't mean it like that, because that's not really an apology, is it? Yeah, that sounded insulting, and I take it back. I'm feeling kind of like more certain. I think actually probably more parts of me feeling more certain in other parts of me as well, because I'm pretty sure that was like a whole group thing. There was several parts processing and integrating information from different things that we each hold in different memories, and using skills and coping tactics that we're sharing. So it's like I didn't necessarily learn how to ground. Other parts of me that learned that, and it kind of happens automatically. I find myself like, if he doesn't catch it, I find that parts of me kind of automatically go to do the thing that will help, and other parts of me are kind of surprised and then amazed and then feeling quite supported by that. There's a lot of skill pooling and like skill sharing, I guess, going on. And that's kind of building the confidence and the faith in a lot of parts of me, between other parts of me, to see that we do actually know what we're doing. I am seeing evidence and results that are beneficial. We are getting better at what we do as we do it. We are feeling better as we go. And I think like starting to see that and see the fact that we have reason to have confidence in ourselves and in our ideas and in our value, and then the other parts are giving us sort of blind leaps of faith and chances to show that we can deal with these things with new coping mechanisms, and then that working okay when we do is just like generally kind of helping to build this picture up of all of us, of who I am, and in a way that all the parts of me that are currently in this fusion can feel and see and trust in. And it's making me feel a lot more certain about myself as a person. Like I know kind of, I have a kind of image of what I'm like, and it makes it harder to it makes it harder for other parts of me to like abandon our reality for other people's. Like if somebody said, I don't know, I'm struggling to think of an example. It's different between different parts of me. If my reality was that, say, I really like this hair, and I really like the way it's been cut, actually I'm getting very used to it. I love the colour, it's gone great. And that's my reality. And if somebody said, actually in reality it's a really bad haircut and it's dyed really horribly, I just simply wouldn't really be affected by that personally, because I would not believe them, because my reality would remain unshakably my reality, and all I would think is, that's their reality, I wonder what they're seeing and what associations they have. But there are other parts of me that the second somebody says, I see this, it's like our reality just fucking evaporates, it's just gone, and we can only see it. It's like we instantly attune to leave our body, leave our emotions, attune to theirs, see their reality, and can't even remember what ours looked like. Fucking grim way to live. And the more we kind of integrate information between us and develop that faith, I guess, in who we are as a person and in our abilities to cope and deal with things, the less that's happening in parts of us, or like the easier it is for parts of me to kind of stay together and keep coming back to our reality and not getting dragged off into somebody else's. It's really a lot better. It's a ton better. It's so freeing, to be honest. It's just fucking, it chokes you with insecurities and with what ifs, and with like every fucking thing that I would do or think or say would go through a million filters of every way it could be perceived by every kind of person, going through every sort of situation you could imagine. It's fucking exhausting. I didn't have the energy to even like think about or work out what I felt about things while that was happening. That sucked. That I would not recommend. That was fucking trash. I'm not going back there. So this is better. And other parts of me are not used to living in our body. So something else that's really cool is I get to feel my shoulders. I've had issues about thinking my shoulders are like really, really broad, and like I just pictured like these sort of Shrek shoulders because I couldn't feel them. I couldn't feel my clothes on them, so it was just like bleeding out amorphously into the fucking room. And the same with like all of most of my body. I'm actually developing an idea of what I look like because I can feel the parameters of my body so much more often now. And that's something that some parts of me have never fucking felt. So that's very cool and kind of surprisingly fleshed out in the parts of me that did have access to that, but were not like, none of us have ever lived here like this, not like comfortably. The parts of me that could feel our body better, it was not a good thing. It's like there's so much more balance between things when all of these parts are like, when all our realities are mixed. I guess it would be, because they're like polarized in the splits and the fragmentation. So finding this kind of balance is fucking sweet. This is a lot better. We are, of course, fucking exhausted. And there's a little bit of, finish eating all the biscuits, then I'll throw you the rest of them. We are kind of experiencing a little bit of like, what I can only describe as jet lag. And also it's kind of challenging to learn loads of completely different ways of existing, and like there's a lot of new behaviors and a lot of new ways we have to learn to respond to each other to exist in a way that doesn't set aside any part of us. So it's a very steep learning curve, and I think we're doing really well at it, and it's exhausting. I feel like perpetually out of my comfort zone in every part of me, but just not so much so that I feel actually in danger. Or if I do feel actually in danger, I again have the faith that I can see how capable parts of me are dealing with it, so it makes leaps of faith a little bit easier. You good? I know, I just asked. Yeah, sometimes I just want confirmation. Alright. I feel a lot fucking better. A lot more hopeful and like kind of happy to be in our body, and like it's nice having a self-image and not having like a horrendously warped one. It's nice. I like being in my body and being like, oh, I feel like me. I know what my personality is like. I know what kind of morals I hold. I can feel cute. I can like our makeup. I actually don't even feel like I have to wear a ton of makeup to feel like I look okay, which is fucking amazing. I'm even used to the short hair now, and I think that's cute, instead of feeling really insecure about it, which I did for a while there. And that just makes my experience of reality so much fucking better. I can't even, like, Jesus fucking Christ, how were we even surviving before, when you just felt like this grinding discomfort and insecurity and fear and pain every waking minute? Now I'm like, oh, relaxation. Oh, hope. Oh, like, empowerment. Oh, like, what is it? Worth, I guess. Feeling like, I don't know what emotion going, relaxing because I feel like I look cute, instead of being like seized up because I feel like I'm in danger because I don't, is, but I like it. I'm actually drinking enough water and eating enough and doing enough exercise. I'm fucking goddamn drained. And I'm managing to prioritize rest a bit. It's kind of alien though. Like, there's a lot of parts of me like, I don't know what to do with myself with everything going okay. Like, there's nothing to prepare for. And that's kind of fucking weird. Hey, it's a good dog. It's gonna take a while to get used to. Definitely doing better. Last few days have been fucking rough. Feeling better from it.